Hardies and Hardos, about that time of year again. Spinny, we're back at it with this draft. Are you going to do your punishment today, man? You going to finally pay up?
What was my punishment?
I mean, I wanted you to hit that draft class. You never went to it. I mean, we all thought of stuff. Dan thought of you taking an ACT. I mean, we're spitting out plenty of ideas. You got to pay up, man.
True, you're right. I do got to pay up. How am I going to pay up live right now?
You got something embarrassing you're down to do right now?
I mean, I'm open to
We'll take
ideas.
we'll take a rain check. How about that? We'll
All
give you
right,
a
we'll
little
take a
break.
rain
We'll
check.
do it.
If anyone comes up with something doable on the pod as we go tonight, I'm very open to ideas. So shout some out
That's
here.
a
We
great
might have
idea.
to have a little
That's a
halftime
great idea.
special.
Could this count as
Okay.
a class? Because we're gonna take you to school tonight, Spinny.
Woo! All right, I love the shit talk coming out already. Let's get it.
Okay. We got pretty much the same crew as last year, but we got Wade Rossow and Justice Schrupp also joining us this year. Forbes, Dan Timm, Chase Richter, Brady Herrig, Brett Van Maasdam, and Calvin. Smelly Vin, better known as. All right, fellas, I don't think we need to waste any more time. I think we get right to this, huh?
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Before Brett makes his pick, I think we all have to take a cheers, take a moment. We're back at it again, fellas. Cheers to the 2024 draft. Let's get it.
Cheers, fellas.
Right, lefty.
Oh shit!
You are up to pick.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious who the pick is here. I think I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey with the first pick. Not a lot of downside. Lots
Not
of
worried
upside.
about his calf?
No. Nope,
Yeah.
not even a little bit.
I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you. I feel it.
Just got to pray for no injuries, I think, and we should be pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at, if he's on the field, that's a RB1 season for sure.
Wade.
I'm gonna go with newly paid Mr. CeeDee Lamb early and often. No other receivers really in that offense. Not a whole lot of offense to speak of. Dak likes to throw there a lot. Pretty easy and safe pick.
Like.
All right. I was hoping CD was going to fall to me.
You're hoping wrong, Chase.
I know. A couple guys here at the top. Just am not super confident in Jets and Jamar Chase, just with the quarterback situation in Minnesota and then the contract situation and with Jamar Chase. So I usually don't go running back, but I'm going to go with Breece Hall.
Breece Hall at pick 3?
Yes, sir.
Breece over Tyreek, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is wild.
That's
I don't think
crazy.
I really don't think it's that wild. I like
that
Breece
makes this decision a lot easier for me because I was, chewing on Jamar Chase and Jay Jetta and the quarterback situation and Chase's contract situation, but I am definitely going Tyreek Hill here now. I know he doesn't get the same volume snaps that some of the other receivers do, but almost 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns. No.
I mean, yeah, if he's on the field, he's getting at least 12 touchdowns, that's for sure.
Oh, man. I don't like any of these guys.
It's the 5th pick of the draft.
What do you mean you don't like any of these guys? It's the 5th pick of the draft?
Yes.
Are you baked, Schrupp, or what's going on, brother?
No, bro. I was hoping one of those first 5 guys would fall because
first 4, nice math.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to take Bijan Robinson. I just think with Kirk as his quarterback now and new offense, hopefully Algier doesn't take too many of his snaps, and he'll be a beast this year, possibly RB1.
All right.
Rob, you're just hoping that because of the fact that you overpaid for him so blatantly bad.
No. When he's overall RB1, you won't be saying that.
All right, we'll see what happens. Brady, who do you got?
All right. This is honestly kind of a tough decision here because there's 3 stud receivers on the board right now, and it's tough to decipher which one I want. But I think I'm going to let my homerism win on this one and just grab Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the NFL. I do not care that Sam Darnold's a quarterback. I mean, last year, Nick Mullins was producing numbers with Justin Jefferson. I do believe that Jefferson is one of those receivers where it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. He's going to get his.
It's Jets. You can't go wrong. Forbes, who do you got?
I wanted one of those 3 running backs, but since I don't, I'm going to go with Amon-Ra. Best target in a Ben Johnson offense that I think is going to be electric again this year. So that's my pick.
Good pick.
I hate you, Forbes.
Boo.
Well, the fact that he's still available at pick 8, it's kind of one of those deals where I just have to take him. That's obviously Jamar Chase. Hopefully Burrow can stay healthy.
Like
That's my
that. You make
biggest
it hard
concern.
for me, Bus. We're going to go with the resurgence and hopefully the healthiness with JT.
JT, okay. Spinny loves his RBs.
I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison here. Honestly, I have no reason other than I hope he just balls out as a rookie. He's probably going to choke, be typical rookie learning curve, but just got to hope for the best there.
Hey,
and then
we've
next one,
seen
I'm going
some
to go
crazy rookie seasons lately, though, from
True.
wide receivers. So.
That is true. Kyler's healthy too this year, so I mean, I guess he could ball out. Next pick, I'm going to go with AJ Brown. Just been a favorite of Hurts for a couple of years here, so hopefully he balls out and continues to stay healthy.
Just giving me that super easy running back here, Dan. We
Hold
love
on, Spinny.
that.
Let's shout out the first round, please.
Fine.
Spinny,
I have
read
to.
us the first round. You have to.
All right. CMC, CD, Brees, the Cheetah, Bijan, Jay Jettas, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, JT, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Cheers to you all. Love that first round for me.
For you? You had the worst pick.
Yeah. Ask Chase about Brees Hall at 3. Okay. Second round. Yeah, can we take a vote on worst pick of the first round? I just want to hear it.
Guys, JT at 9. Come on.
Anybody else?
Marv at 10.
Definitely me.
I would have liked
Definitely
Marv at 2-1.
Well, yeah, that makes a difference for you.
Rossow or Tyreek is interesting.
Love all the hate out here. We love bringing out the hate in everyone on this pod. And this pick might bring out some more hate, but you know me, we're going running back here. Saquon, pick 2-2.
Washed up.
Okay, so let me ask why him over Jahmyr Gibbs?
That is a good question. I think there'll be a lot of splitting between Gibbs and Montgomery, and I also think that that Barkley's going to get basically all the running back touches in Philadelphia.
That's fair. Well, knowing me, my strategy for half PPR leagues, especially 10-team, is always load up on receivers. Garrett Wilson's got to be my pick. Obviously, need Aaron Rodgers to stay healthy, but if he's healthy, he might be producing some Devontae Adams type numbers. So that'd be lit.
That was a good pick.
That is who I also wanted. So we are going to pivot, I think, to running back. And another guy I love this year is Derrick Henry and that Ravens offense. I think he's going to have a ton of touchdowns. And I don't know. You still look at that guy, he's still a beast.
Well, I'll tell you what, Forbes. Gus Edwards last year had 13 touchdowns on the Ravens. So I definitely think Derrick Henry could eclipse that.
If you're judging the guy without his shirt off, he's an A+.
Watch out, DK's the next pick.
Oh, that's true, probably. All right, Brady, who you got?
Brady.
Available, I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs. I believe this guy has top 3 potential upside. When he was doing his full splits with Montgomery towards the end of the year, he finished as a top 3 running back as far as that time he would transition to the usage. Yeah, I mean, they invested a first-round pick and a top 12 pick at that in a running back, and I do believe that this guy right here is dominant, so I'm not worried about the splits. I don't think he needs more than 15 to 20 touches a game to get his. So.
I like that pick.
Schrupp?
I think I'm gonna go a little down the board here with another young running back that has a ton of upside if he can stay healthy. And Devon Achane.
Wow.
Couple running back reaches for Schrupp so far. I like the strat though.
Goodness, guys.
Yeah, we're really starting to fall off the ledge with the running backs here. So I think I gotta get it. Well, I got a guy that I like. I like Travis Etienne. I don't think they have a ton of weapons on offense. So no matter what they do, I think he's going to be the focal point.
Well, they definitely don't have any other running backs. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So
5 of 6 running backs. You gonna keep it up, Chase? You gonna go running back on me too?
No, I'm not. I thought about it if ETN fell to me, but I'm going to take the guy who had an unbelievable rookie season and hope that he can repeat that in Puka Nacua.
Love.
He couldn't fall any farther.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he fell that far, TBH.
I'm going to go a not great offense, but the only option on the offense. We're going to go Chris Olave. I think he's going to get peppered.
I mean, that's the best way to put that. That's for sure.
I think he'll get peppered, and I think there's going to be a lot of yards. The offense has got to move somehow.
I just can't stand Spinny's man, Derek Carr. That dude is so trash.
Stop putting my name with Derek Carr's name. I just don't think he's trash like you do.
He's trash.
He's not trash.
Garbage. Yes, he is. All right, Brett. Finish up the second round here for us.
All right. I definitely don't like London. Definitely don't think Allen's going to have a very good year this year. Well, he'll be all right. Devontae is getting old. I think I got to go running back here with Kyron.
I don't know how we allowed Brett to have Kyron and CMC. That kind of pisses me off, if I'm being real here.
The Blake Corum draft pick gave me pause on Kyron. I think there's going to be a bigger split.
I agree.
All right. Like that. All right, Brett, since you got that lucky, read us the second round.
All right. Second round goes A.J. Brown by Dan, Saquon by Spinny, Garrett Wilson by Fetty, Derrick Henry by C4, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devon Achane, Travis Etienne,
terrible pick,
Chris Olave, and Kyron. Who we thinking is the worst pick of this round?
Achane, that's for sure.
Definitely Fetty with the Garrett Wilson, only person breaking up the 5 of 6 running backs. Hate that one.
Yeah, I don't need running backs, Spinny.
I can't believe Gibbs dropped that far, to be honest.
That is Puka too, though. 2-8. I feel like you should have gone before then, but what do I know?
All my homies just hate Fetty's picks, so thought it was gonna be Fetty.
You always just say that. You don't even know what you're talking about. Let's not forget that you got last place in this league last year, so let's please not forget that.
That won't ever happen again.
All right, cheers it up. Brett, start us off with the third round.
Tough pick here.
Big size.
I kind of need a wide receiver, but I don't really want to reach that far. Like I said, I don't really like London that much. I think I might take the best tight end in the league here and go with Travis Kelce.
Damn. The first
Like
tight end.
that.
I'm still missing a running back, and we're gonna go with the gross Packers, and we're gonna take Josh Jacobs with no other running backs behind him.
True.
Yeah.
The AJ Dillon injury really puts Josh Jacobs on a better fantasy front. In my
I think it's gonna
head.
be a lot of volume.
Yeah, they only got rookie Marshawn Lloyd and Emmanuel
He's
Wilson,
out, and he's hurt
second-year
too.
running back. And Marshawn's hurt too. So
I think it's gonna be a lot of carries.
a lot of carries, and that's what he was getting on the Raiders. But at least now he's on a better offense than the Raiders. So
That's the hope.
I like that pick.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to pick the gross Packer and you did, because I definitely would have.
It was gross. Didn't feel good.
I'm going to take a guy who might be a little bit of a risk, but he is the WR1 on the team, and he's finally got a quarterback, so I'm hoping he'll finally break out, and I'm going to go with Drake London.
Vinny Vin?
I don't know. I don't really want to go quarterback yet with Josh Allen sitting on top. I need some more receiver talent. I like a proven guy, a workhorse, super versatile. I'm going to go with Deebo Samuel here.
This level of wide receivers this year is so hard for me. Because I feel like all the next 7 guys could be in the top 10 or could be in the bottom, could be below the 35 to 40 range. I just hate this wide receiver part of the draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too right now. I think I might do something that I normally never do at this point.
Never know. He's 31 now.
I think I'm going to take a QB here. And I think Mahomes was a little their offense wasn't the greatest last year, but I think he's going to have a bounce back year.
Mahomes. First QB off the board.
He added a lot of talent. I don't hate that.
Brady?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Mahomes was the guy I was targeting. So.
What? Brady's taking quarterbacks early too?
Oh, but it's Mahomes, and he had a down year with the worst weapons he'll ever have.
Oh. Kadarius Toney was his one.
Yeah, that's what
until Rice came along.
Well, if this is the case, I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to go with a wide receiver that just got paid an insane amount of money in Brandon Ayuk. The talent wins out, and, his yards per route run, one of the top leaders in the NFL, so he's in a fantastic offense. He just got paid an insane amount of money. He's going to get his.
Yeah, we're going to take the last best running back, in my opinion. We're going to go Pacheco.
Like that.
I think that offense is just going to be good, and he's a lot of goal line work.
Oh, man.
No, what's Captain Bad Pick's going to do?
Well, I was going to pick him, so now it's tough. Now it's really tough. There's not really many running backs on the board.
There's plenty of good running backs, dude.
Yeah, I don't really care to reach for those guys. Don't really care for James Cook or Rashad White.
Such a hater.
Let's pick Mr. 1,000 yards. It doesn't even matter who's QB or anything, a.k.a. Mike Evans. This dude is the definition of consistent.
Fall off here.
Wide receiver, huh, boss?
Hey, it's 10-team half PPR, man. I don't really care about running backs. Not worried about it.
Love. All right. This is tough here. We're going to take a guy who I think is going to be the number one player in his position this year, surpassing Travis Kelce. We're going to go with Sam Laporta.
I like that pick. That's a good pick. Dang, boss, I really wanted Mike Evans here. I don't really like any of the running backs, I guess, here where I'm sitting, but I got to kind of take one here. So I'm going to take Rashad White, I guess, and hope for the best in that spot right there. we're gonna end this round, or want me to keep going?
No, let's Spinny, who should read this round?
Your bum ass team should read this round because all the L's you're gonna take.
Spinny. Okay, we had Travis Kelce, first pick of the third round, followed by Josh Jacobs, Drake London, Debo Samuel, Schrupp reached once again on Patrick Mahomes, Brandon Ayuk, Isaiah Pacheco, great pick by Forbes, Mike Evans, Sam Laporta, rare good pick by Spinny, and Rashad White ends our third round. Daniel, let's cheers, boys, and start us off with the fourth round.
Cheers to Danny T.
Danny too.
Here in the fourth round, I'm going to go reach on a wide receiver here, actually. I'm going to go with bounce back year for Cooper Kupp. If he stays healthy, I still think he's going to be a number one receiver there, even with Nakua. I think he's going to be a dog again this year, so that's where I'm reaching there for in the fourth round.
Man, this is a tough section here. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think it's reaching time. I know I can wait on wide receivers here compared with who I got and who is still gonna be available in the next round. So we're gonna go quarterback number 2, get Josh Allen off the board and on my squad.
Yeah, I think fourth round, that's probably the time where it's like, if Josh Allen's on the board, you probably just got to take him.
Were you going to take him?
I would have considered it, actually. I never pick QBs early, but if they fall to me and the value's there, I would. You know what? I said I didn't care for him, but I obviously need a running back at this point. No, you know what? I'm going to go with a guy who I think could get a lot of touchdowns in hopefully a very good offense, and that is Joe Mixon.
Damn.
Hopefully there's just not a lot of receiving touchdowns going on there with that room they got there.
I would like to first make note that there is a fantasy football class for beginners, September 24th on a Tuesday, and Spinny does not have a game that night. It's $29. I think we could crowdfund the money between the league members.
All right, there we go, Spinny.
Only like 4 minutes from his house too. He could walk if he wanted to.
That's exactly what I wanted him to do this summer, and he bailed. So yes,
I was hoping for a national anthem, but
Ooh.
I'm gonna take old trusty Devontae Adams.
he was in free fall. It was an easy pick.
yeah, that's a good pick.
I believe in Gardner Minshew.
He
Do
was
you?
falling.
You believe in the old Gardner?
He's gonna chuck it.
He's going to chuck it. You're right.
He got Pitt. He
Pepper
got
Pittman
Pittman
with targets.
Yeah, Pittman did all right.
All right. For me, this is a pretty easy pick. I'm going to go with Nico Collins. He just got paid a massive amount of money, and I think he's going to be the X receiver for a CJ Stroud-led offense. And, I mean, he has a big playability. He's going to have those big bomb deep touchdowns, and I want a piece of that offense.
You think there's enough ball to go around for all those wide receivers on that team?
If CJ Stroud throw 50-plus times a game, more than around.
I worry about them
true,
running the ball more.
I think their
this year,
defense. I think their
so-
defense is gonna be better. So I think I'm worried it might slow down a little.
No. Nico Collins last year was wide receiver 12 with Tank Dell on the field, with Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz. I don't think that – I think CJ Stroud takes a step forward. Quarterbacks traditionally take a step forward in year 2. And, I mean, they brought in Stephon Diggs. That lets us know they want to pass more. So if they're throwing 50-plus times a game, Nico Collins is the X receiver on that offense, and they paid him $25+ million a year. So I want that.
Don't hate it. I'm just not a guy that loves investing in those Houston receivers because I think it's just going to be a week-to-week toss-up on who the fantasy relevant one is.
And I mean, I don't disagree with you on that, but Nico's upside, I mean, he can hit that 40-plus points per week. I mean, he can do that on bomb touchdowns, honestly, so I'm not worried about that.
Shruppy.
All right. I think I'm going to go with another wide receiver here in a high-powered offense, Jalen Waddle. Hopefully he can stay healthy this year, and I think he could put together a decent year for me.
I like Waddle at 4.6.
Oh, I'm going to keep the wide receiver train going.
No,
Keep the train
no,
going.
the wide receiver train needs to stop. The wide receiver
agree.
train needs to slow down
Uh,
at the station.
I think Chicago's offense is going to be fun and exciting this year. I know his volume is probably going to get eaten into by the addition of Keenan Allen and that shiny new toy they just drafted. But I think DJ Moore is going to assert himself as the clear-cut number one guy, and he just got paid a whole lot of money too. So that is my pick here, fourth round.
Like that. I think Chicago is going to be a lot better than people think.
Agreed, 100%.
All right, more receivers taken,
Packers
please.
fan, but you know,
Damn you, that was my pick.
Chase, pick another receiver, dude. We got to keep it going.
No, take
No
Chase. You
receivers
want a
for Spinny.
quarterback.
No receivers
Chase
for
wants
Spinny.
a quarterback. Chase
Nah.
wants a quarterback.
A little wrench in my plan with Waddle and Moore going. So.
Or James Cook's available. Love James Cook, Chase.
Shut
I'm in a. I think I'm gonna go with the guy. This might be a little bit of a reach, but I think with what he showed with Kyler last year, I'm gonna take another top tight end, Trey McBride.
Let's go. We love wide receivers staying on the board. Thank you, Chase.
Diggs was right there, but
I'm going to pass up on Hurts. I'm going to go Action Jackson.
Let's go.
We're gonna roll it in a nice
Great
little...
pick, Wade. Great pick.
I'm going to go with a running back that I think still got top 10 upside. Could get a lot of receptions, so it's missing some receivers. We're going to go James Cook and a Josh Allen-led offense.
Chasey?
who do you want to fall to you, Spinny?
I don't know, Chase. Depends.
Just pick a receiver. That's all that matters.
Nah, Chase wants Jalen Hurts or Kenneth Walker.
I feel like I'm going to go with a guy who's not going to have a problem with too many mouths to feed, but maybe a quarterback problem. Malik Neighbors.
Woohoo! Maliki's going early. We like it.
You are going to take that.
All the top quarterbacks are starting to go. He's sitting right there at the top. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts in that high-powered Eagles offense.
Let's go. Great pick.
Spinny, shut up, dude.
Bus just hates it.
I think I'm going to go with another wide receiver here who's the clear number one. Hopefully they throw and Richardson here doesn't just snag a bunch of touchdowns, but I think Pittman should be a solid pick.
That's the one I really wanted, Schrupp. That's big tough. We love that.
Good job, Schrupp.
Yes, sir.
Brady.
All right, for this pick here, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go tight end, and I'm going to go with Dalton Kincaid. In my opinion, he's going to be the number one read option on that Josh Allen-led offense. They invested a first-round pick in him, and I mean, they traded up to get him. Tight ends traditionally don't produce in year one, and he's fourth all-time in receptions in his first year. They traded away Stephon Diggs, and they were comfortable doing that. I mean, wheels are up for Dalton Kincaid for him to literally be the number one option in his offense, and he could be a replicated version of what Travis Kelce is. So I am all in on him.
So the Travis Kelce comparison is wild, but everything else you said, I mostly agree with.
The use, that's all I'm trying to say, is he could get that type of.
Agree. My screen mate, what's up? Who you picking, bro?
Which receiver do you want?
I don't know. Which receiver do you want?
Well, I'm taking one.
Are ya?
I think I'm going to go with one of the Houston ones. And we are going to go with Tank Dell.
No, that's fine.
I just think when he
We
played
like
last
that.
year, he was by far Stroud's favorite target. And I don't know. I think he's probably just going to get a ton of touchdowns again.
Fetty, you gonna take wide receiver number 4?
I think I am, literally just to spite you.
What?
Let's go.
What a rat
Simply just to
snake.
spite you. You know what? Screw it. It's again. I'll just take one of these Houston receivers. He's Diggs projected 34th overall, available at 5'8". I'm a little worried about how he's going to fit in and the drama he always seems to cause everywhere that guy goes. But just to spite Spinny, we'll take a receiver here.
Such a rat. But we're okay with that because you know what? We will take the clear number 1 at his position on his team, a guy who has had at least 200 carries in his first seasons and I think is going to be a stud again. Kenneth Walker. We'll go 3 running backs.
This
There's
right
no
here,
effing way.
This right here is why you got last place last year. That's all I gotta say. Dan, finish this off here.
With this last pick of round 5, I'm gonna take T. Higgins with the contract dispute with Chase and stuff. Higgins could get a lot of targets, and he's always balls out every year. So for this round, I'm gonna take him there.
All right,
Okay,
let's
Spinny,
hear
who's got to rate this
from
one?
Let's hear from Schrupp. Let's hear from Schrupp on the round 5 reading.
All right, we had start off round 5. We had Devontae Smith, then James Cook, Malik Neighbors, Jalen Hurts, Michael Pittman, Dalton Kincaid, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Kenneth Walker, and T. Higgins.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everyone.
Round 5.
To start round 6, I really want to take a wide receiver just to mess with Spinny, but I definitely can't. So I'm going to go with a massive reach here. I think Antonio Pierce with the Raiders is going to love to run the ball. Zamir White, last 4 games was a starter, and he got a lot of touches, over 20 a game. Pretty good yards per carry there. So I think he's going to get 20-plus every game. So I think that's where I'm going right there.
Reach City, we love that. Well, I suppose it is about time we take one of these boys. Best one left, in my opinion. Man, this is so hard here.
This is tough for you, Spinny. This is why you shouldn't have waited, my guy.
I know. 2 guys I really like with quarterback play. I really don't. And Cooper and Pickens. It's kind of who I'm picking between here. But I think I like Russ in Pittsburgh slightly better, so we're going to go with George Pickens.
George Pickens, WR1 for Spinny, fellas. Just let that sink in.
We're great with that. We love that.
Another reason why I wanted to spite Spinny with receiver is because I figured this guy would still be here. This guy has been an RB1 and an RB2 every single year of his career, and that is Alvin Kamara. Seems like an easy pick for me.
I'm going to go best tight end on the board. We're going Mark Andrews.
Marky Mark!
Not worried about the injuries these last couple of years?
Nope. I'll grab Likely in the last as a handcuff.
Unless I get him first.
You can have him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that. All right, Brady, who do you got now?
All right, I'm going to shock everyone a little bit here, but I'm going to go with a receiver that I think has an amount of upside, and I'm going to go with Rashee Richter.
Wow.
Love that pick. Love it.
Yep, I think he could be the wide receiver 1 in Patrick Mahomes' offense. If you looked at the usage last year, he had a similar one as to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He started tearing up towards the end of the year. I think that the suspension won't get moved out until 2025. I think he's at a value right now, and I just took it before anyone could take it.
All right. I can't believe Amari fell below Rachy Rice, but we love. Schrupp.
All right, I'm in between two wideouts here. I think I'm going to end up going with the younger one who can hopefully have a breakout season, in Zay Flowers.
Son of a bitch.
That's who Vinny wanted, huh?
No, not who I wanted. I'm looking at running backs here and
That was me looking for the stack.
not necessarily loving anyone, but especially with the quarterback situation. I think Vikings fans, I think you guys are lucky to land him. It'll be interesting to see what percentage of touches he gets with Chandler, but Aaron Jones.
Let's go. We love seeing Vin pick Vikings. We love it. So it's my favorite
Let's
thing in
go.
fantasy, watching my man Vinny take Vikes. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to go with a guy who also, kind of like Mike Evans, just seems to always produce no matter his quarterback is. So I'm going to go with Amari Cooper.
Good pick, Chase.
I'm just getting sniped. 3 in a row.
Wade?
I'm gonna roll with Jaden Daniels, number 1 guy. They just got rid of Dotson. We're gonna go Terry McLaurin.
Scary Terry.
Terry, okay.
In an offense that lost a lot with a good quarterback now.
Brett Millette, you there? You still alive?
Oh, we're good. We're good now.
Love.
All right. I wish I would have had Amari or Terry, not going to lie. So I don't really want these quarterbacks. So I think I'm going to go with old reliable James Conner.
James Conner, Mr. Touchdowns. Probably being a better offense this year, hopefully. All right. Round 6, second to last round. I think it's about time Forbes gives us the read, huh?
Yep. We had a huge reach right away. It's Amir White. George Pickens, it's Spinny's first receiver. Kamara, old trusty. Him and Mark Andrews. Rashee Rice. Zay Flowers. Aaron Jones. Amari Cooper. Terry McLaurin. And James Conner.
Cheers.
What a round.
What a round.
Now to Brett with his last pick of the draft.
Well, I think I'm gonna go. Shit, I think I'm gonna reach a little bit. I'm gonna reach for Calvin Ridley.
Wow. You want a piece of Tennessee Titans, huh?
You're a Will Levis fan? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like he could really break out this year. Will.
Man,
I
if
just
Will
don't see
Levis
it.
is
I'm
good,
not
I'd eat my hat live on the pod.
Yeah. Okay, Spinny, don't go that far, man. You never
You
know.
already got responsibilities.
Yeah, I'd take responsibility number 2 if he's good. Wade, getting your pick in pre. Tell me why you're reaching for this man, Mr. Never Lives Up to His Hype.
We got 4 guys that still need tight ends. He's not making it back. And I think Kirk can spread the ball out. Kirk likes his tight ends. Touchdown upside. First good quarterback in history for him.
Fair enough. Mr. Underachiever.
He put up 1,000 once already. Two bad years on in bad quarterbacks and injuries, so bounce back.
All right, we'll respect it. Mr. Last Place, Chase Richter, what's going on over there, brother?
All right, so I need a running back pretty bad. This might be a little bit of a reach, but I'm not super confident with some of these guys at the top of the board. I'm going to go with a guy that I'm hoping will be the lone running back on the team, Javonte Williams.
That is a reach. Whew. But I agree. I think the upside is there for him.
No, it's not. The Broncos are going to be one of the worst teams, if not the worst in the NFL.
What do you mean? You don't have faith
I
in Big Game
nothing
Bo or what?
Nothing to do with the Broncos, Spinny. You know I hate Bo Nix. That's your
Big
boy.
Game Bo? Come on.
Shut the hell up, Spinny. All right, Smelly Vid, who you got?
Oh, I wanted a tight end, and I was gonna posit the question: is this the year Kyle Pitts doesn't burn me? My answer is no. I'm going with Greg Kittle.
George, what's going on? George Kittle coming off the board.
That's why I took Pitts.
Schruppy?
I think I'm going to go. This guy's got a new offensive coordinator that just loves to pound the rock. So I'm guessing he's going to see a ton of carries this year. And I'm pretty sure he's gotten 1,000 yards every year in the league so far. So I'm going to go with Najee Harris.
Najee Harris, the man I traded Jamar Gibbs and Bijan Robinson for.
And Bijan.
Love.
Thank you, Spinny.
Love.
Brady, your last pick.
All right, we're gonna go with a quarterback here. I certainly wouldn't go with this guy, being I got Nico. I'm gonna stack him with C.J. Stroud. I truly believe that C.J. Stroud will have his breakout year this year, and I mean he already shown signs of it last year. Adding another number one wide out in Stephon Diggs, it only brings his value. I do think that he throws 50-plus times a week, and I think he is successful. Like I was alluding to earlier, quarterbacks take a step forward second year. I am all on Texans offense.
Like that pick, Brady. I know Forbes was huffing and puffing over here. I think CJ would have been gone next pick.
Yeah, no, I don't have CJ in any single league, and I just saw he was still there, so that would have been sweet. But we're gonna go with the guy I probably have in the most leagues right now.
Wow.
And he's my guy. I think he's number one player on the offense, maybe on the team. Ramondre Stevenson.
Ooh, Ramondre. Like that. Bus, you going running back here, or are you gonna keep the old just draft wide receivers train rolling?
Should I spite you once again?
Do it.
Yeah, take a mid wide receiver. That's fine.
You're just saying that because you want them. No, I am going to take a running back. This guy's obviously touchdown machine.
No, don't. No, you don't want him. You don't want him.
Worried about Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously, but
no, you don't. You're not.
Really
You're not worried about Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm taking David Montgomery.
Fuck, boss. I really was gonna take another running back there.
Were you were gonna take Mont actually?
I was gonna take David Montgomery for sure. Not super confident in the wide receivers left here. But this guy is looking like no, injury's too risky for him. I'm going to change my mind last second.
Who was it?
Christian Kirk. Yeah, Christian Kirk. Not 100% sure that that's going to be ready to go week 1. So, one of the Packers receivers has to be good. And this guy was WR23 last year, WR3. And I think only that improves with the insurgence of Jordan Love. So, we're going to take Jaden Reed here.
Love that pick, Spinny. Love that. Right back at you.
I don't really like anybody on the board right now. I was really hoping Rashid Rice would have fallen to this spot. Obviously, it was taken a while ago. So I'm going to actually go quarterback with Anthony Richardson here. Hopefully his run game and some rushing touchdowns he has a big year. So
love that. Fetty, finish it off for us. Let's hear round 7.
Round 7, we had Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts, Javonte Williams, terrible pick, Chase, George Kittle, Najee Harris, C.J. Stroud, Ramondre Stevenson, David Montgomery, Jaden Reed, and Anthony Richardson finishes us off. Well, there it is, boys. I think we get one more final cheers in there.
Let's do it.
We are going to run this league as we did last year, so we'll finish this draft after this episode, and we'll see who gets last again this year. Spinny, are you going to show up to that class? Is that what you're going to do?
I guess so. I guess we'll commit.
Let's go.
We'll commit. We'll take some video, and we'll bring it back to the Hardies and Hardos.
Awesome. That's going to be hilarious. You got to make sure you sneak that camera in there so we can see your reactions of what they're going to be teaching you. What do you think they're going to try to teach you, Spin?
I don't know. Probably trying to teach me how to draft a running back before round 6, I would guess.
Receiver before round
Or receiver before
Or
round 6.
receiver,
I guess
yeah.
that'd be part of it.
Doesn't even know the difference.
Yeah, for real. All right, fellas, we appreciate you. We will stay tuned on this draft. Hardies and Hardos, you'll catch us again later this week with our NFL previews. We love you. We'll see you then.
Thank you all for being on. Hug your friends and family.
Good to see you, fellas. Fun as always.
Love.
Thanks, boys.